Good morning and welcome to our Move More class today in conjunction with Rethinking Pain. My friends, I'm just going to wait a little minute, see if any of you join us live, okay? So if you're waiting, just make sure you've got some water. Make sure you are ready to get moving with us today. Well done. My friends, if you want to if you want to grab some little weights, that's fine. Or indeed, if you would prefer to use tins, that's fine. Lovely. I'm just going to get some little weights out of my cupboard. Lovely. Okay. Well, I'm just going to pop my little weights there. So welcome. If you can join me live, that is great. If not, my friends, that is fine. Just do it on catch up. Just check it out when you can. Well done, everybody. So this comes to you in conjunction with Rethinking Pain. We're just encouraging you to move more in your own range of movement and in your own comfortable zone. Excuse me, we have a little tickle coming on. So always just do what you can do and listen to your body. Okay, just listen to your body. I'd love to get to know you all more. So if you do the class, just leave me a little comment. If there's anything you particularly like to focus on in the class, then please do leave me a little comment. We've got a little visiting frog now. We've started. Excuse me. A little tickle there. All right, my friends. So, just make sure your area around you is nice and clean. All right, just nice and clean. Sorry, guys. Let me just put that on silent there. And there's no trip hazards there. Well done. All right, let's make a start, my friends. Let's make a start. So like I say, always listen to your body. Just do what you can do. All right, and let's make a start. We're going to be exercising or using our bodies for 40 seconds, all right, with a little 20 seconds rest. So just come on to sitting on your chair. We're going to start sitting, or you can stay standing. Let's just start with some nice shoulder rolls. So lift your shoulders up to your ears, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and then just drive them back and down. So lift them up, squeeze and drive back and down. Opening up your chest. Feeling that nice shoulder girdle, okay? Just moving. Feel your shoulder blades moving on that upper back, at the top of your ribs. Super. Good job. All right, my friends. Then we're just going to start with a little bit of mobility. So we started with the shoulders. Now let's come on to the neck. Okay. So again, if you want to, you can always stand up and do this. If you find it hard to sit up, sit on the edge of your chair more so that you can lean forwards a little bit. All right, and then just look over your shoulder and then come back to the center. Look over the other shoulder, come back to the center, and then just pop your chin down to your chest and then look on up. So look over your shoulder, come to the center, and then the other side, and then the center, and then just pop your chin down, and then coming up. Good job. Just do that a few more times. Just mobilizing through your neck, tucking your chin, drawing those ears over your shoulders. Amazing. Lovely. All right, my friends. Let's come into moving our torso and our spine a little bit. So we're going to come to those nice side bends, okay? So we're just going to reach down to the side and then back up to the center. Keep those shoulders rolled down. Keep your tummy on. Think about lifting up that pelvic floor. Just lean to the side and then bring it back up. Keeping anchored down through your glutes. Just gliding your hand down there, down the side. Just taking it down. Feeling it through that lower waist, through your waist. That's it, getting your spine to move in that side to side position. Just going as deep as you can. Well done, superb, lovely. Alrighty, my friends, then we're going to just think about rotation for the spine. So we're just going to have our hands across our chest. We're going to be anchored down through our glutes, our buttocks. We're going to really sit up tall, right into the crown, and you're just going to look one way. So just turn, look all the way over that shoulder as far as you can, and then come back to the center, and then go the other side, and come back to the center. Now just be sitting tall. Feel that movement through the middle of the back. Don't let any tension come up into the shoulders or the chest. So keep your shoulders down. Just turn through your waist. Just breathe. Lovely, keeping that chin tucked in, so we're not poking the chin forward. Well done. All right, little rest here, my friends. Well done. Okay, now I said we we're going to concentrate on getting up and out of the chair, which we are going to do. But last one for mobility for that spine. We're going to take our legs wider, just hands on those knees. Now just tuck your chin, tuck your pelvis, and just really round through your back, and then roll it back on up. So think about bringing that, pressing your pubic bone down towards the floor and lift it up. Now pubic bone to belly button, so rock back, tuck your chin, and then just keep that roundness but come forward. And then roll it back on up. And just sit up nice and tall, dropping your shoulders. So tuck your pelvis, tuck your chin, round through it. And then roll it back on up. Nice and tall. Good job. Now when we think about getting out of the chair, obviously we use our ankles, all right? We use our ankles because that's where we weight bear from. So we're just going to lift up one leg and just circle around the ankle, all right? And then we'll swap legs. We're going to do 4 circles, 2 more, clockwise. Place that foot down. Now lift the other leg and do 4 circles clockwise that way. Now place it down. Now we're going to go anti-clockwise. So go the other way with your circles. Lovely. Then place it down. Lift it up. Just getting that nice ankle mobility there. Lovely. And then place it down. Lovely. Super, my friends. Now when we get out of the chair, often we lean, don't we? We lean, we bring our body weight forward, okay? So that's all we're going to do, but I want you to keep your core on, okay? Just bring your hands together in those prayer hands. Press your palms together and push your shoulders back and down. Keep your chest open. So I just want you to lean forward and then lean back up, okay? So lean forwards. It's a bit much. We could have hands on the thighs and then sit back up. Keep those knees in line with your hips and your toes. All right? Lean forward. Super. Keeping that neck nice and long. That's it. Lean forwards. Feel that stretch through your back as well. Yeah? So keep that tummy on. Superb. Good job. All right. Now, we're going to think about straightening out these legs a little bit before we start to stand up a bit. So we're just going to straighten out one leg and hold it, and then we'll bring it back. Now try and sit tall, so use your core so that we don't rock back. Okay, I want you to sit up tall. You could hold onto the chair if you found you needed to do that. So just straighten out one leg, lift it to where you can, all right? And then just pause and hold it there. That's it. Show me the sole of your foot. And really straighten out your knee joint. So really strengthen that all round the knee and sit tall. Amazing, good job. Just release, just release. You feel it all around those knees there. Okay, we're going to start to think about when we use, we get out of the chair, sometimes we use our arms and we use the back of our arms, yeah? So just take a hold of your weights if you're using them. And I want you to lean forwards, keep your elbows in. Just going to straighten out the arms and then we're going to bring them in. So we're going to straighten out the arms and then we're going to bring them in. So straighten them out and then bring them in. If we were stood up doing this, guys, we'd want to just lean forward slightly and straighten out those arms. Okay, so just keep them straight there. Elbows stay into the waist. As you straighten up your arms, feel it in the back of your arms there. You feel it? Shoulders down. Lovely. Bring it on in. Now, you can stay seated if you want to, okay? Or you can stand up, okay? Totally up to you. Now this time, now you don't have to use the weights, okay? We're going to bring one arm out and we're going to straighten it up and bring it in. Now when you lift the arm out, try not to lift the shoulder. So if you feel like this happens and you get a right big shoulder crunch, then do it lower to the floor, okay? So easier just do it lower to the floor. I don't want you to lift it and let the shoulder lift closer to the ear. So we don't have to come so high, all right? Straighten out. So we're twisting, bringing the little finger up towards the ceiling. Working the back of your arm. Can you feel it there? Into your triceps. There are pushing muscles. So they're what we use to push up out of the chair in our arms. Well done. Good job. All right. Superb. Okay, my friends, we're going to stay with the weights, but we're just going to use one weight. So if you're not using the weights, you could just have your hands together. So we're going to push forwards. We're going to lift. We're going to bend. We're going to lengthen. And then we're going to bring it in. Okay? So hands on the chest. Push forwards. Lengthen. Bend. Bring it up. Bring it down. Bring it in. So push forwards. Lift. Bend. Straighten. Back to shoulder height. Into chest. Out. Lift. That's it. Now keep your shoulders down. Keep sitting up tall. Just doing what you can. All right, doing what you can. So you could do one arm at a time with no weights. Amazing. Good job. Okay, my friends, we're going to stay with that little tricep, those triceps a little bit. So I want you to get right on the edge of your chair. And you're going to bring your hands right on the edge of the chair here. So your thumbs are almost underneath your bottom. We're going to bring those feet away a little. I just want you to take your bottom off. Try and weight there through those arms. Bend your elbows, push up, and then bring your bottom back on. Now this is hard, so get ready for that weight, okay? If you get to here and you think, oh, I can't do it, it's okay. Just sit your bottom back on. So just take it off. Make sure you bend the elbow, press through your arms, and bring your bottom back on. Now don't take your bottom too far away from the chair, okay? Don't take it too far away from the chair. Make sure that bend comes through the elbows. Amazing. Good job, guys. Good job. All right. Lovely. Now, my friends, we're going to start to come off the chair a little bit. Then we'll come back to some more upper body exercises. And we'll start coming off the chair a bit. Now, with this first one, we're going to have the hands down. Okay? So feet forwards enough. We're going to think about leaning forwards and then pushing through those arms and up through those legs. standing up. Now push your hips back, bend your knees, find the chair with your hands and sit down. Okay, so lean, push up, stand up. Push your hips back, bend your knees, find your chair. Lovely. Now, make sure you are confident that you know where the chair is, okay? Hinge at the hips, sit it on down. Take that little push forward and then push through the heels of your feet to come up to standing. Now, if you struggle with your balance, all right, and with getting up out of that chair, practice it, practice it. Don't be dreading getting up and out of your chair, okay? Just practice it. If you're worried about balance or anything, you can always have somebody close, or you can use a stick, all right, or have something close to you that you can hold onto, all right? This time, my friends, we're going to come up. We're going to come up, but now we're going to see if we can sit down without holding onto the chair. So just sit your bottom back. You can take a little look with those arms. You can check out where that chair is, okay? Feet stay forward. Use these muscles here. Sit it on down all the way, and then come on up and drive up through your legs. That's it. Hinge at your hips first. So you take your bottom backwards, okay? And then come on up. So hinging through the hips. I mean, take a little bow first. So you just take a bow, and then you can take that weight back and down, and then bring it forwards and up. Okay. This time, we're going to just stay up, just take a little march. Just a little march. We're going to hover just off the floor. Off the chair, sorry, not the floor. Woo, that would be deep. All right. So feet hip distance apart. Engage your tummy, lift your pelvic floor. We're going to push your hip back. Bend your knees. Think you're going to sit on the chair, but then you're going to change your mind, okay? So hinge at the hips. If it's a bit much, guys, we could have our hands on our thighs, and then we can push up. Now, what we want to concentrate on doing is not tucking our bottom underneath us. So feel like you're searching for the chair with your bottom. And driving it back and down, and then standing up. So a little hip hinge. Sit it on down and then drive it on up. Super, little hip hinge. Amazing. All right. Let's come down to sitting. We'll just give our legs a little rest just for a moment. Let's grab our weights again. All right, let's just grab our weights again. So we're going to come, sit up tall. We're going to do a little bicep curl. So we're going to curl, and we're going to punch across, and then bring it down. So curl it up, punch across. Now you can do this without weights, or with weights, or with tins, or bottles of water, whatever it is that suits you today. So keep your abs on, a little punch across, and then bring it down. Lifting your chest. Boom, boom. That's it, good job. Keeping that chest open. Now ribs down. Nice work, guys. Good job. Take a little breather there. A little shoulder roll if you need to. Well done. Now we're going to lift our arms above the head one at a time. Now when we take them above the head, again, try not to let the shoulder come with you. Keep the shoulder down and nice and level. Okay? We'll start with the hands on the thighs. So just bend there. Lift it up, down, bring it back down. So lift it up and then press. Yeah, and then drop it forward. So lift it up, so wrist comes on top of elbow, and you drop the wrist forward, and then just lift it down. Amazing. Good. Good job, guys. Good job. All of these upper body exercises we can do stood up, okay? Not a problem. Not a problem. Superb. All right. Good job. Good job. All right. This time, we're going to keep these hands on the knees. Okay. We're going to keep them here. We're going to lift one arm forwards and then to the side, trying to stay really centered and up tall. So lift one arm forward and then bring it down by the side of your body and lift it to the side. And then just place it back on your thigh. So lift the other arm forwards, bring it down, palms face in, shoulder lifts, and then bring it back down. So lift it up, keep it in line with your shoulder. Yeah, good job, guys. So you're working the shoulders, we're getting shoulder strength, but mobility as well. Okay, doing good, doing good. Nice work, good. All right, my friends, let's put these weights back down. And we're gonna just come up to standing, but then we're gonna walk around the chair and we're gonna sit down, and then we'll stand up again and we'll walk around the chair the other way. Okay, so easier use your hands to push up as well. If not, harder, hands to your chest. So just stand it on up, find your balance, walk around your chair, and then just push your hips back, bend your knees. That's it, stand it up. Come on up, and then walk around the other way. Good job. Hinge at those hips, bend your knees. Drive it up. Good job, you're doing good, guys. Just swing your arms in that little walk, just swing them. And then push your hips back and bend your knees. Stand it on up, find that balance. And just walk around. Good job, amazing. Lovely. Okay, we're going to stay stood up now. And we're going to think about that balance as well, because we need balance as we get up and out of the chair for definite. So what we're going to do, my friends, is shoulders down. We're going to lift one knee up in front of us and lift both arms, okay? So just try and keep your balance as we lift one knee and then the other one. Now, if balance is tricky, just don't lift the knee so high. So you could just come up onto your big toe and then relax it down. Yeah, you could just come to here. Or if you can, lift up that knee and find that nice balance. So just look forward. Try and keep your pelvis still and level. Good, amazing. Good job, guys, good job. Okay, I'm going to think about balance again, okay? Now this time, we're going to bend one knee, but then we're going to push long. We're going to bend, and then we're going to place it down, okay? Other side. So lift your knee, push your leg long, lift it up, and then place it down. Now keep those feet hip distance apart. If standing up's too much for you guys, you can sit. If you need to hold on to something, you can hold on to something. But I want you to really think about your balance. So think knee in and then down. Think core on, so abs on. Lift your pelvic floor, open up your chest, then towards the crown of your head. Good job, amazing, amazing. All right, my friends, we are going to sit down again. So just hinge at the hips, bend those knees. Doing good, doing good. All right, my friends, are we ready? We're going to stand up. Okay, so bring those hands to your chest. Stand up, your little half star each side. And then let's sit down again. So push your hips back, bend your knees. Bring your weight forward, stand up, half star. That's it. Hinge back, bend your knees, sit down. Bring it on up. Bend your hips back, bend your knees. Superb, guys, superb. Push your hips back, bend those knees. Come on up. Lovely. Hips back, and just take a little bend there. Superb. All right, my friends. Last one, okay? Last one before we have a few stretches. I want you to take a hold of those weights again, and we're going to add on those weights if you've got them, to come up. Now stand up tall, drop your palms, take your arms wide, bring your palms together, hinge your hips and sit down. Coming up, palms face up, elbows in, take it wide, in, together. Hinge your hips, sit down. Lift it on up, drop your palms, take it out wide. Oh, how are your legs feeling? Always standing and sitting. Yeah, can you land your bottom lightly on the chair? Yeah, and then we use our legs more. Whoa, good job. Amazing. Good job. All right, my friends, we are going to have a nice little stretch now. So just pop your weights right back behind you. And we're going to take our legs out really wide. Just bring your bottom towards the edge of the chair. Good, now breathe it in. Now breathe out. Take the one arm across to your opposite ankle and just pull your shoulder down. And then bring it on up. Ooh, it's a nice stretch, yeah? Other side. Pull your shoulder down. So use your arm to pull the shoulder down towards your ankle. Nice. Can we do it one more time? On each side. And then bring it on up. Just inhale. And then exhale. Amazing. Come up nice and tall. Now bring those feet in. Let's straighten out one leg. Make sure you're right on the edge of your chair. And now lean forwards. Bringing your hand on your bent knee. Keep your front leg nice and straight. Let's sweep down that front leg. And then let's take a nice side bend. Lovely. Bring your arms down. Sweep down your front leg. Reach it up. And let's take a side bend the other side. Lovely. Bring those arms down. Let's swap sides. So straighten out your other leg. Hand on your bent knee. Lean forwards. Keep this straight leg straight. And lengthen your arms. Sweep it up. And then take a nice little side bend. And then bring it on up. Sweep it down. Reach past those heels if you can. And then let's just go that side bend the other side. Amazing. Good job. Bring it on in, guys. Now just circle your wrists. Let's get some mobility into your wrists. Nice little circles. Good. Now hold onto your chair, the back of your chair, and just lean forward. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. I showed you a side view before, guys, but same we move in the chair. Just imagine I'm holding onto the back of the chair there and leaning forwards, opening out that chest. Well done. Now just sit up nice and tall. Bring one arm around your lower back and bring this arm across the opposite knee and just take that little twist, look over your back shoulder. Just breathe in and out, feel that nice mobility, that nice rotation. Good, release it, come back to the center. Let's try it on the other side. So take the arm across the lower back, bring the other arm across the knee, and then turn your torso. Look over your back shoulder. Lovely. Come back to the center. Elbows onto your thighs. Just let your head hang. Can you bring your chest all the way down? Just let your upper body hang. Can we bring our hands behind our backs and lift our arms away from the back? Well done. Just release it up. And let's come up to sitting. Nice and tall. Let's finish as we started with some nice big shoulder rolls. Mobilize up there. Roll those shoulders back and down. Amazing, my friends. Good job. Lovely. Thank you for joining me this morning from Move More class. I hope you've enjoyed that. Please let me know, my friends, if you'd like to work on any specific exercises, if you would like more standing than seated exercises, please do let me know. You have been fantastic. I hope you've enjoyed it. Do it again. If you've enjoyed this class, save it and do it again. Let your friends and family know if there's anybody you feel that might benefit. And I shall see you next Tuesday, the same time, past 10, here on KHLN's home exercise page. Don't forget to check out Rethinking Pain's website. All right, my friends. Take care, keep moving, and just feel the benefit that movement brings to your body and to your mind. It's one of those, guys. We've got to do it to experience it. Well done. Superb, guys, superb. Thank you for joining me live, guys. If you've been with me live, really appreciate that. So from me and Fern, Serene, hello. Oh, that is so kind. Thank you for that feedback. That's amazing. Thank you. I'm glad you've enjoyed that, Lovey, and I hope you found it beneficial. Well done. All right. Okay, guys, thank you so much. From me and Fernie, have a good day, and we'll see you next week. Okay, see you. Bye.